Welcome to the Crazy Bars I've Heard podcast. On my left,
it's your boy, J-Boy! And to my right,
it's Ernie, Mr. Crazy Bars I've Heard. No effect this time, huh?
No effect this time. We in a new spot. It's my first time recording in the new spot. You already did an episode here.
Yes, welcome to Black Cloud Studios, where art is everything. Black Cloud Studios has a giveaway going on right now too, J-Boy, right?
Yeah, dude, yeah. So we just dropped this promo today. We're doing 5 free mic drops. 5 free mic drops.
Bro, 5?
5.
Wow. 5.
Very limited. Very, very limited. So go to the Black Cloud Studios page on Instagram at Black Cloud Studios, all one word. DM the page and be like, yo, what do I got to do to get the drop down? Schedule a date. You get to talk to our videographers, all that sort of stuff, and then we'll get you booked in, and it's gonna be lickety split,
Cool. If you're in the DFW Metroplex, hit up Black Cloud Studios.
Facts.
But man, we got a lot to talk about in the music world. The BET Awards is happening right now, y'all. We record on Monday nights. Mm-hmm. There's a lot going on with the BET Awards. I'm excited to see all the performances. I've heard they got some ciphers. I can't wait to see what that's looking like. Because BET, I'm telling you right now, if y'all don't put on some dope freestyles and ciphers, hit me up in October. I will come to LA and curate it myself.
Facts.
All the MCs I know, all the bars I hear.
Talk your shit.
That's what we need, bro. That's what the culture need for real.
Talk your shit.
But yeah, I like award shows. You know, Grammys, Oscars, Tonys, anything music related. EGOT, yeah, bro. The EGOT's the goal. Mm-hmm. But it's always great to see people get recognized and everyone come together to celebrate, and also the opportunities. It's crazy. Like, through my career and through the content, I appreciate all my fans and supporters. I'm grateful, but it's cool to see, like, dang, I know people at the BET Awards.
Yeah, bro.
We know people given opportunities to perform at BET Awards events.
Yeah.
To see artists connecting, see people meeting, see people out there. Shoot, we might end up at the Grammys this year. You know, we might know some people at the Grammys have gone. I've had a couple homies go, and it's like, bro, this year, man, I got a feeling, bro. We might be there. Yeah,
man, I'm very stoked. I know for a fact within the next couple years, for sure, that we gonna be on some Grammy level shit. Because we got a special rapper coming up today.
Yeah.
He's gonna be freestyling with us, and then like the next one's probably gonna be like Southside Vic or some shit, and then the next one's probably gonna be like I don't know, fucking.
Bro, we sending some invites out, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Come rap up here? You got some crazy bars? You know, hit our line. We'll definitely have.
And speaking of Southside Vic, you got a special event coming up on Juneteenth, right?
Yes, sir. Juneteenth, Fort Worth, Texas. We got Southside Vic, Bobby Sessions, Ty Harris live at Tulips in Fort Worth. Doors at 6, music at 7. We got some openers to announce, a live cypher, a lot of vendors and sponsors, and shout out to the Fort Worth Barbershop for helping sponsor that event.
Facts.
We got a custom menu from that boy Scotty. His food truck is fire, and of course you can hit Loadout Bar for all your drink specials. Bro. It's gonna be a great event, bro. I can't wait.
Dude, I'm stoked, bro. It's gonna be a jam-packed event. And it's probably your biggest event so far, because Shaq reposted you.
Shaq did repost
on Instagram.
And I'm going to tell y'all right now.
And I'm a little salty about it, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
It's a blessing.
It is a blessing. But I'm very jealous.
Bro, these Pacers and Thunder need to wrap up the series.
Please.
Bro, if there's no NBA Finals games, I'm going to tell you right now, Shaq may be in attendance. Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah. We talking to the TikTok Live. But man, speaking of TikTok Live, bro.
Yeah.
You know who's been TikTok Lives for the last couple of years?
Who?
Timbaland. Have you seen what he's doing right now?
Bro, I've been seeing, and then I really wish this wasn't true. Is it the AI shit?
Yes, bro. He's got an AI artist.
Bro. I can't.
Okay, y'all.
I can't.
I'm a devil's advocate, motherfucker, all right? I see both sides like Chanel wear the Frank Ocean. So, all right, and I've heard different takes from different people. So what Timbaland is doing is he has an AI artist, and he's planning on to release music with him. And the pure artist, we'll say on the left, the pure artist and artistry, I mean, you gotta be concerned. I mean, he was on live with Young Guru, a lot of other people. A lot of people was calling and saying, Timbaland, you demonic for doing this.
Yeah.
But I think Young Guru had a really good point, which I resonated because he brought up Detroit. He was like, hey, man, from a music standpoint, if you have an AI artist, it's like when robots started making cars in Detroit. That assembly line, bro. You know how many assembly line workers? I worked at the plant, bro. I was building F-150s for a whole summer, bro. At the plant, they probably had 2,000 employees, two, maybe 5. Bro, back in the day, you know how many employees that plant had at its peak? Almost over 80,000 people. 80,000 jobs building all them cars, making all that money. And you talk about back then, the wages back then, like adjust for inflation.
Yeah,
them boys was making good living just on the assembly line.
That's crazy.
But what happens? You bring robots in, you automize. Obviously, you have less people due to technology. And I get it from business standpoint. Oh, efficiency is cool. But if you're talking about using AI to take away artists, and it's a pop artist now. Like I think hip hop. I think hip hop for a while we good because hip hop's got a culture and a foundation. But you talk about the music industry in a whole and setting a standard. They're saying some of the labels are already talking about how they're going to compensate people for streaming the AI. Like streaming 2.0, bro. You think we're trying to get some streaming money now? Imagine having to compete with an AI and them not even that payout. How you gonna pay out an AI artist?
You don't.
Exactly. So
that's crazy.
If you're a label, who you want to front?
Oh God. Yeah.
So from an artistry standpoint, I'm like, bruh, this is crazy.
That's horrible.
I can't believe you're doing this.
That's horrible.
But now,
on the other side,
I hang around some businessmen. Right. Like this man sitting right here. Shout out to Ron, businessman executive. And the way Timbaland defended himself. Do you see how he defended himself?
No.
He made an AI video trolling. Y'all think y'all got the music good enough for me to formulate an AI? Bro, with the little animal videos, bro.
Nah,
that's
bro.
how he trolled. He's like, man, I'm trolling y'all, but come on. And like Timbaland, from a business standpoint, I get it. I saw there's a creator in Dallas. He owns a studio, Iris. Matt Wynn. I think Matt Wynn's his name. I apologize if it's my bad. But anyway, so he talked about, man, is music inherently human? I mean, the birds chirp and music goes back generations. And AI making music, like music is in the universe. Is it even a human thing? And I was like, damn, bro, this dude made a hell of an argument for this AI.
Damn.
And he's like, man, I was at Berkeley, bro. They talked about this years ago. This is just the next step in the evolution in the game.
I hate thinking about that.
Bro, from the business standpoint,
I get it. I understand.
Get it.
I understand, and I hate that. I hate it.
And y'all know y'all using ChatGPT to write your lyrics. Let's keep it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
My mom's like, oh, you use ChatGPT? Like, no, mom, come on. We need to. And if my mama's saying that, bro, that's crazy. I'm not using ChatGPT for my lyrics.
I mean, like, if ChatGPT has its uses, but it's like
administrative stuff.
Yeah.
But like the art, because I'm an artist at heart.
Bro, I can't go to AI for art. I can't.
And it's hard being an artist and a business person, bro.
Very hard.
Because sometimes you have to separate yourself and say, hey, how am I gonna eat with my family? Facts. But at the end of the day, what do, bro? We painters. Mm-hmm. You know, we're instruments. We're something that's subjective. You know, I mean, the quality's objective for sure. But like, if I had to vote, bro, I'm voting no on Timbaland doing AI. Mm-hmm. But as a smart person, is that the future? Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
it's sad, but yeah.
And I don't think I like it, but also like, who am I not to stay up with the times, bro?
Yeah, dude. It's very. It's like you said, with hip hop, we're good.
Yeah.
Because I don't think AI, at least yet, can replicate what hip hop is as a culture,
bro. But
like, I genuinely don't think there's an algorithm out there.
It's getting close, but like. I mean, last year with the beef, right? Remember that dude who dropped a Kendrick song? Mm-hmm. And people were arguing if it's AI or not. And OVO actually called him. Was like, bro, you made this? He's like, yeah, I'll show you how I do it with my AI. And I think Mickey Fax had a breakdown. Shout out to Mickey. He was like, I know how MCs breathe. And I knew it was AI. And I was like, the average listener's not that technical. No. They're not gonna know, but it's like we got hip-hop.
Like as audio engineers and shit, like you're gonna like pick and prod. Like
people who know the culture. It's like, you know how MC breathes and you can tell it's AI. That's fine.
It's like a couple of years ago, I think about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, me and Roan were working on projects, and it was around the time this guy named Ghost Rider came up and made a viral song with Drake and The Weeknd.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and it was like it was his vocal, but he had an emulation of what Drake sounded like over the years, and compiled it into one algorithm, and it transformed his voice to sound like Drake and The Weeknd.
Yeah,
and out of curiosity, by the way, do not do this shit because I don't condone it at all. But it's like experimenting and shit, like figuring out like how this shit works. It's scary how crazy easy and accessible it is. Like, you could literally go on a website, upload your isolated vocal, your acapella, and it's like, oh, make me sound like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Or make me sound like an anime character.
There's some SpongeBob rapper out there. That dude hilarious.
Bro, why is he low-key hard?
It is low-key.
Like, for that purpose, if it's for the memes, I get it.
Bro,
I understand.
There's another AI artist. I feel like slapping a nigga today. Yeah. He did like a soul. Yeah, bro, that shit was so funny. So AI for music is good on that. But
like there's certain aspects that are great, but it's just
I'm gonna wrap it like this, big sports guy.
Yep, there you go.
If you ask me AI and music, am I for it? I'm gonna say no.
Facts.
But is it the future?
Absolutely.
And am I able to be old man that gets left behind? Yes, it's the future. It's just like college football with NIL. You might not be a fan of players getting paid some like a 18-year-old asking for $500,000 or $4 million from a college football school, like legally, but that's the future. So that's how I feel. I'm gonna vote no, but I ain't gonna get left behind.
Facts.
What you think, bro?
I can't wrap my mind around it, and it's gonna make me feel like an old head, like in due time, with the way everything's progressing.
Yeah.
But it's just the natural state of the world. It's like, what I need a better analogy. I need an analogy that people were against and now everyone's using. I need a better one because I can't think of anything.
I think robots naturally, but it's like, damn, we're talking about robot music. Like, we're talking about like AI painting shit, you know?
Yeah.
And like, obviously there's less painters nowadays for obvious reasons, like a camera.
Yeah.
But like, still, bro, it's just with music, it's just, dang, we doing this with the art.
Yeah, I mean, whenever DALL-E was a thing, I was like, the people were using it for funny shit.
Yeah.
And that's really all it was. It's like, oh, fuck, it's funny as hell. And then as it got more advanced, it got into more like legitimately looking shit. And I'm like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Hate that.
Yeah.
Like, the moment AI can replicate hands perfectly, we're fucked. Like, that's how I see it.
Bro, big facts. Big facts.
But yeah, because I mean, you got Google doing that VO3 thing where they actually have like a person talking and it has actual emotion and it's a whole thing. It's not by any means perfect, but it's like stupidly accurate looking.
Yeah,
like, stupid accurate looking.
It's crazy.
Very.
Well, y'all let us know what y'all think about AI and music. It's gonna keep it rolling.
Yeah. Put it all down in the comments. Put it like we'll have this up on Spotify. We'll have a poll. Are you for or against AI and music? But. Yeah, let's keep it going. So on some music related news,
yes sir,
we got our favorite artists and two of my favorite artists. So first off, kind of in the hip hop vein,
bro.
Sort of in the hip hop vein.
We talk music. We
talk music. Here, so Jon Bellion, great artist. Bellion, great artist, great artist. He finally dropped an album after 6 years.
What'd you think,
bro? It is a fucking masterpiece.
Word.
In like, I mean, it's not like, because it was about his family and about like his journey as a dad. It's called Father Figure.
Yeah.
And bro, when I tell you, oh my god, I was sitting there. Emma was sitting on the couch as we were having the first listen because she's a fan of Jon too, and we heard all the singles and then the first song that came up after the. After like the shit we've already heard, and it was called Father Figure. Like, he has this like vocal chop is and then a hard cut to I do this shit however, and then some crazy ass boom bap New York shit. I was like, oh my god.
Okay, Jon.
And like quite literally some insane bars. Like, I had to text Roan because like Roan, like I had to text him some shit. I was like, oh my god, this is the cockiest shit, but it's so real.
Some crazy bars.
Yeah, like it's like I had to bring it up on the pod as a topic because it was insane.
Yeah.
So in the first song, Father Figure, he's talking about, you know, like being a good father, like all this shit, and then some weird like pre-chorus, he goes, "Big Ferrari, you look so sick inside your big Ferrari," and we're like, what the fuck? And then he goes, "You left your kids inside to be at the party, you look so sick inside your," and we're like, okay, cool, that's a crazy pre. And then like as he goes into his rap verse, he goes, "In my REM sleep, I see demons. They all tell me congratulations, standing ovation. Your casket looks just like a big Ferrari." Basically, like saying, like, yo, you gave up your shit, you gave up your kids and all this shit just so you can get a big Ferrari.
Damn.
And that's all you have.
That's tough.
Is a big Ferrari. And we're like, damn, that is crazy. In the way that he does it, because he's John, he has fucking choirs and shit, and he's like, "Big Ferrari." Like, anyway, that's the music production nerd in me. And then one of the things that I texted Roan, which was egotistical as fuck, and I knew he'd appreciate it, was like this girl at 15, this girl said that I'll never be like Swizz Beats, but 15 years later I look up at my gold plaques, and say that shit Swiss cheese. Like, I was like, oh my god. Like, he said it so much better, obviously,
yeah.
But like, it was on some crazy shit.
That's a flex.
On some crazy shit. So like, as an artist and as like a creative and as a producer, I'm just so glad he's back, like talking his shit, and it's dope as fuck. Like, undeniably dope as fuck.
Yeah, bro. Nah, I mean, I've been
like crazy bars, bro.
Yeah, I've been a big fan of John for some years, so I definitely need to tap into that album.
Yeah, tap into that album, bro. Like, and an album, like going from that album,
bro,
to another album.
Well, I think I heard John when he was with VMG, which was Logic's label.
Yeah.
And Logic, you know, he premiered his movie the other day.
Ooh, yeah. Paradise Records. Yeah, bro.
I've heard good reviews so far.
Yeah, he had an interview on Collider about him as a filmmaker and not as an artist, which is crazy. Yeah, in my opinion, bro. Like being a filmmaker and everything and doing all these different things. Like, good for you, Logic. Yeah. Good for you.
And we love them rappers.
Oh,
you know,
facts.
the fast rappers. I mean, I'm a bar guy, you know.
Yeah.
Who's that one dude from Boston, bro, with the bars?
That one dude from Boston?
Yeah, you know, Token.
Bro!
Oh my god.
Dude.
I gotta forget Token, bro. My bad.
Bro. Token. He dropped, so he has this series. It's I call it the High series. So that's
what he calls it though, right?
I'm pretty sure, but I mean, it's High artist name. So he did one where it was
not
High.
Like, oh, you're not your High.
No, like High. It's like
not marijuana. Okay.
Not marijuana. So it's
Gotcha.
He would go Hi J. Cole, and then he would have a mashup of all of J. Cole's iconic beats,
like a 5 Finger Death kind of thing,
like a 5 Fingers of Death type of thing. Ooh. And he's just fucking spitting.
Damn.
He did one with J. Cole, Billie Eilish. Billie, like rapping over some Billie Eilish beats.
Okay.
Fucking, he did one with Tyler the Creator.
Tyler, fire.
He did one with Kendrick Lamar when he came out with Mr. Morale.
Yeah.
And then now he did one with Lil Wayne.
Ah.
And god damn, bro.
He killed it?
Bro, of course, man. Because he's doing an album rollout, and this is the best I've heard him spit. The best I've heard him spit. And I know, like, every time he pops up on my feed, he gets better and better. His beat selection is insane. Like, the way he can maneuver, like, iconic tracks and then have a modern spin on it with his style is absolutely incredible. Like, and then he sent, the craziest thing is that he sent the video to Tech Nine, and Tech Nine was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it to Wayne. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it to the GOAT."
Damn, so he like, texted Tech and then sent it to Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
wow, that's fine.
Which, bro, and I hope Lil Wayne gives him his flowers.
Yeah,
I really hope he gives him his flowers.
Shout out to Token. I gotta check out them crazy bars.
Super crazy.
And he sent it to Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
Lil Wayne just dropped an album.
Yeah.
So, all right, y'all, we gonna preface this conversation. Lil Wayne is a legend.
Yeah,
he's a great
undeniable
rapper.
Yup.
He's had a great career.
Yup.
But dog, we gotta talk about that album, bro.
Bro, why you got Lin-Manuel Miranda?
And I love Hamilton, dog.
I love Hamilton.
I'm in the industry, bro. I feel like if I meet these dudes and I critique them, they gonna come check me. Bro. I'm not trying to have a Joe Budden Migos situation. I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. So yeah, so I say this with all due respect and actually mean all due respect.
Right.
Lin-Manuel Miranda, Hamilton, great play.
Awesome.
Lil Wayne, great rapper.
Those two together.
That beat for Peanuts to an Elephant. I don't know if I'm saying the song title right. It don't deserve to be named right. Let's keep it a bean.
Peanuts to an Elephant is what it's called.
Bro, he sampled an elephant on that joint.
The very first thing you hear is an elephant.
Bro, and like Wayne, bro, so Black Mass, the mashup dude,
yeah,
fire. He put some of the vocals on different beats.
Infinitely better.
It was fine, bro. I honestly think the beat selection from this album was just a miss.
Bro, I heard the intro to it and I was like, oh shit, okay, bet. Intro was fine. And it was cool.
I was talking to a Wayne stan the other day. They talking about, bro, you got all the versions of Lil Wayne. I'm not a human being and this and that. And I'm like, bro, I don't want that version of Wayne we just got. Respectfully. Like someone said he's on tour. He didn't do any songs from the Carter 6. And I'm looking at this album, crazy. Bro. I'm like,
nothing looks memorable on there.
Bro, Big X the Plug did his thing. Jelly Roll, Big Sean, they made it work. Big Sean had a great verse on that track. Sharks, yeah, put some respect on Big Sean's name.
Yeah, but, facts.
Bro, I'm looking at these. He's got a song with Bono. Man, I've heard this album 2 times. I can't tell you what's in that track.
Got 2 Chainz. We got fucking... Okay, why is MGK in here? Why? And why is he here?
Bro, unpopular opinion, I do like MGK's pop stuff. I can't lie. And MGK has had bars. He's had moments in his career.
But why is he in this album? Man, why?
That's a great question.
Why?
Manny Fresh had a beat, Kodak Black and MGK on the same song. So yeah, y'all, this is not Lil Wayne's best work.
Nope.
That doesn't take away from his legacy or his legendary status.
Oh, facts.
But we gotta be honest about these albums, bro.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can do. Like, it can't...
And it's tough. We was talking about Eminem's album. I don't think Eminem was his last project amazing. No. Nah. But did it have some good songs on there?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. It had some moments? Yeah. With his Wayne album, there's just not many of those moments. And the beat selection just was puzzling. Very puzzling.
Very.
And I'm going to keep it real. I ain't seen a consensus about an album on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, in a while, bro. In a while. It was like 90-10. It's usually at least 70-30. That was 90-10.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
If everyone's on the same page, that's insane.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to get everybody on the same page on fucking Twitter.
Bro.
Or X.
It was wild, man.
Jesus Christ.
Dog, but yeah, Lil Wayne, we love you, dog. You a legend. But
yeah,
that album is just... There's a lot of other projects we can talk about that came out. Like, for real.
Facts.
But
Facts.
All right. So, man, y'all, we gonna get right back. We gonna talk about some more albums. Y'all stay on tight. Hold on to your seats. We'll be right back. I need some water.
Yeah, I need some water too. I'm parched.
And we're back, man. Shout out to Liam. Shout out to Nestor.
Facts.
Shout out to Roan.
Facts.
Yay, Squeeze. All our people behind the scenes.
Shout out Black Cloud.
Yeah, man. Crazy Bars of Her podcast is here to stay, and we're gonna take it to the top.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Bro, man, so we talked about Wayne's album. We got to touch Little Sims just dropped.
I did not know that. I love Lil Sims.
Little Sims is fire.
I love Lil Sims.
She is a dope storyteller. I have a thing for British music. You know, I love my London MCs, all these English
very unique beat
MCs.
Selections and flows.
Yeah.
Very unique.
Bro, and her storytelling is fire.
Top tier.
People been talking about drama. We got some more drama to talk about. But bro, so her first song is about someone on her team stealing from her, and apparently that person is married to Cleo Sol.
Damn.
I'm just reading the timeline. I'm not trying to start no mess, but she dropped a song about it. But it was a really her storytelling is super good. Beat production is nice. She's a little playful, which I like. So shout out to Little Sims for her project. Definitely go check it out. I think my favorite tracks on there, John. But you've listened to Little Sims before, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's really talented. I definitely like her music. Any other British MCs you mess with?
British MCs? Honestly, not really. I kind of just really fuck with Lil Sims.
Yeah, bro. So Thief is the track. She talks about the dude stealing from her. Young was super dope, super playful. I really like Hollow, Lion, and Lotus of the album's name. And yeah, just really introspective. She's got a song with Sampha. Sampha's voice is so crisp, so clean. But yeah, definitely an album you gotta go check out.
Oh, facts, bro.
You know who else I've been listening to, bro?
Who else you been listening to?
Rome Streets and Conductor Williams.
Oh,
bro, Rome is a fire MC from New York, bro. Like just rapper. I posted his On the Radar. I got posted again for real. But I also tapped into an interview with Conductor Williams, and man, that interview was fire. Like Conductor Williams, the producer,
conductor,
was an actual conductor, bro, for 20 years.
Yeah, I had figured.
Well, I don't know. The name was just Conductor, man.
Yo, context clues.
But nah, like he talked about his story, how hard he works, and I respect anybody with kids in the music industry because I can't imagine working this hard with kids. So shout out to all the Father's Day, Sunday. I gotta give my pop something.
Facts.
But shout out to the fathers, mothers, parents in the music industry because that's crazy. But he talked about, man, he's like, yeah, like he was a trained conductor for 20 years, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. That was his schedule. And he's like, man, it was just get to a point where my wife was like, yeah, you gotta go all in with the shit, you know? He was waking up at 4 a.m., got to work before the kids got up, got the kids up, got them to school, came back, hopped in the studio again, picked them up from school, then had the family time. And he's like, yeah, man, when I had my first son, it was like, you can't go to all the local shows you want to. You got to spend the time with them. And so when he got he got placed on, I think, a Tyler Creator project. He said his phone was off the hook. And like, I think he's from St. Louis, I'm pretty sure. And so it was just a really good interview on Conductor's story. And as a producer, I mean, you would rock with it too. Definitely inspired.
Yeah, 100%. Do you know what Tyler the Creator project? Like,
man, I gotta read the interview, bro.
Oh, damn, okay.
But yeah, no, y'all go check that Conductor Williams interview out. I think it was super sick. And bro, there's been so many. Like, what album are you looking forward to dropping the most?
What album? I
have a couple.
I mean, that Token project, I'm stoked about,
bro.
Because I can only imagine what he's on. Because I think from all the singles he's dropped, it's like nothing but bangers. Like nothing but bangers.
Token? Yeah, bro. I can't wait for Jid to drop. Jid drops in August.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He announced it like 3 months out, which is like kind of like, oh, like, but I was like, I think that's like awesome.
I've announced an album like 2 years in advance. It's fine.
Me too. We've been there.
We learn from our mistakes, so we can't really trip on 3.
We're human.
on 3 months.
There's someone in the room I've said I apologize to many times. But anyway, albums are fun though, bro. Oh, the Clips album, bro. We talked about it last week. I'll talk about it again.
Facts.
Bro, I cannot wait for that Clips John and that Kendrick verse. Because when that Kendrick verse drops, bro, the whole gang's gonna be like, this is what y'all blocked? This is what y'all paid $7 million to? Or it's gonna be like, dang, no one of y'all paid $7 million for this. Ooh, Drake is trembling in his boots, man. But
shaking in his boots.
Yeah, bro. I can't wait for that album to drop. And bro, there's so many people going on tour, bro.
Bro, I'm looking at this list right now, and that is insane,
dude. That
is insane. This is peak tour time.
So Wu-Tang, hopefully this drops before. But Wu-Tang is in Fort Worth on June 13th.
Oh, hell yeah!
I'm trying to go to that. My boy Akeem Ali. Shout out to Akeem, is gonna be in Dallas on the 23rd, I believe. I gotta double check that. I think
I just saw your shit on Bobby Sessions, Ty Harris, Southside Vic. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. You know, we on Spotify.
Spotting that in the wild.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, we got.
Bro, Absol is coming town in July.
The Weeknd, Playboy Cardi, Ken Carson, fucking who else? NBA YoungBoy,
Jeezy's on tour.
Chris Brown.
Yeah, dang. Oh.
Jonas Brothers.
You know they're gonna be outside of Chris Brown.
Hold up. I need it. Suicide Boys, low key.
Why I got Jonas Brothers on here? Anyway,
Ken Carson,
and then Lil Wayne announced his tour, of course.
Hell yeah,
bro. Everyone's on tour.
Ooh, Tate McRae. Go to the front. Why are all these bro?
Bro, Amine's here in September. Yeah.
Hell yeah, Amine.
Bro,
hold on.
Shabuzi's at Billy Bob's.
That's crazy. That's gonna be insane.
Might have to make an appearance.
Might have to.
But yeah, everyone's on tour, bro. It's crazy.
We love to see that.
I do love to see it. Oh, Earth Gang is going on tour with Eclipse. That's gonna be a fire show.
Oof.
That's gonna be a fire show. Man, well, J-Boy, what's your favorite song lately?
My favorite song lately has got to be Father Figure by John Bellion. Y'all just need to listen to that fucking album, Father Figure. Like 100%. I'm not kidding. It is an insane album. He's got Pharrell on it. He's got Luke Combs, and he's got John Batiste. Like, fucking insane, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you tune into Father Figure, you're just gonna be rocking with it the whole time.
Yeah, that's fire.
Like the whole time. I'll play it for you after.
Yeah. What's a song? If you had to recommend to people, what should they listen to right now?
Probably whatever the latest Token single is.
Man, my man loves that Token.
Bro, I'm not kidding. He's
Token's
dropping
fire.
some crazy heat I haven't heard from him before. He impresses me almost every time he drops.
Yeah.
Every single time.
I feel that.
He's nuts.
So y'all, my favorite song lately, Ace Trumpets by the Clips, Pusha T, No Malice. I mean, bro, like, dog, the way they're rapping on that, John, just bars, fire. Malice isn't cussing; he's a pastor now.
Oh,
Pusha T's got his classic punchlines.
Yeah,
like, and it's just Martin. It's like a movie. Martin Scorsese of rap, bro. You just
wait. Say that again.
Don't test me. I can't say
Martin what? Martin Scorsese.
Yeah. How do you say his last name, bro?
Scorsese.
Martin Scorsese.
You said Martin Scorsese?
But yeah.
I had to make fun of you for the one time. I had to.
But yeah, go listen to Ace Trumpets, and then that's my favorite song right now. But a song I think people need to listen to. Y'all need to tap into Samara Sin. Bad Brain. She's fire. She's got a song with Smino. She's doing her thing. I really like her. She's got co-signed by everybody, but go check her out. And bro, I saw this crazy review because, like, bro, it's the music industry. Artists have that look, especially women. But these dudes were listening to the song and they're like, okay, this is a vibe, this is cool. Bro, they pull up her picture. Why these dudes' reaction change like that?
Oh, what you mean?
She's attractive, bro. It's the industry. She's a pretty girl. Like, she can rap.
Are they just simping?
Bro, that's
what's happening?
The reaction was so like, okay, this is a cool track. Bro, they pulled the picture. Oh, this is hard. Like, instantly, bro.
Oh, nah.
And, bro, she's got great music, bro. Like, obviously, it's the industry. She's a pretty girl, but, like,
well,
dog,
I mean, yeah, but, like, damn.
Dog, that shit would have me weak, bro.
Crazy.
But it's a fire track, bro. And not on some respectful shit, bro. Because niggas is getting disrespectful, bro. Did you see what Ray J said about Sexy Red?
No.
Bro, this man said we slept together. And then she was like, "Why are you lying?"
Ray J.
We was on the airport. I said, "Hi, is you cool?" And he's like, "My bad. Let me apologize." I was like,
"What the fuck?" Huh?
It's like, bro, you go.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, bro,
why you say that?
You don't know her relationship status. You don't know her family status. You just go live out sleeping with her
lie about that?
on your stream. So people be knowing I be trolling, bro. You looked at the camera like this. Straight face ass, dog. Ray J, you tweaking, bro.
Ray J.
Bro, now, do people embellish things in the industry? Yes. Do people make up stories and storylines? Yes. Is it smoke and mirrors? Yes. But you go lie in public about sleeping with a woman, calling their name, bro?
Fucking blatant.
That you met one time?
Lie. That's insane. In the airport in passing. Bruh, that's crazy.
That's wild. Anyway, enough of the drama.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all, this is the Crazy Bars I Heard podcast. We'll be back next week. We're going to be consistent with it. We're going to have some rappers rapping. You're going to hear some bars. We're going to have some special guests. Hit us up. But, hey, to my left,
it's your boy, J-Boy. And to my right,
it's Ernie, Mr. Crazy Bars I've Heard. If you want to follow me at It's Ernie, ITSER9E, 2_. Crazy Bars I Heard on Instagram, Facebook, it's Ernie. J-Boy, where can they find you?
They can find me at _J-Boy_. I'm posting content every other day. Facts. You know how it be. I'm posting some content tomorrow that's going to be spicy. Not like that, but it's going to be spicy. And yeah, also shout out to Black Cloud Studios for having us in this space. It is a dope space. I'm a producer and an engineer over here and content guru over here. So anyone in the DFW area, Black Cloud Studios is where it's at.
Bet. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Thanks. Peace.